I'm going to break down this super simple process I use to book 5 sales calls a day so you can just copy me. And I use code DMs so you don't have to pay for ads or build a website to book calls and get clients. Almost all of your future clients don't know you yet, which is why sending outbound messages is one of the highest ROI activities that you can be doing on a daily basis. And the thing about outbound conversations is that they have compounding effect that is very difficult to comprehend when you first start out doing this. So consistency is key in the strategy that I'm about to share with you. But right now you might have few questions. Where do I find people to message? And what should I say to these people so I can book them for sales calls? I would highly recommend you to use the 3, 2, 1 method when it comes to using code DMs. And it will answer the first question that you have, which is what should you say to people? First and foremost, you want to identify your target audience, which is something that I'm about to share in a bit. But let's say you already found people that you can message. What should you do and what should you say? Use this method. Like 3 pieces of content before you send the message. Leave 2 meaningful comments on their recent posts and then send 1 sincere message. This is what I personally use that is almost guaranteed to make your ideal clients reply to your message. And the way you're going to craft your code message is by using this 3-step framework: context, observation or a compliment, and a question. So let me give an example so you can understand this framework. Your opener or your first message can be, "Hey Mr. Prospect, just saw you pop up on all of my stories." This is a context and you explain where you found them. Then the observation and the compliment is optional. So you can either do that by looking at their profile and complimenting them on something, or you can skip this and just go with a question. You can say, "Notice that we never connected here. Just wanted to drop by and say hi. How's it going?" It's easy as that. And here I don't want to give you a copy-paste script that you can use, because imagine all the people that watch this video copy-paste this message. Obviously, it's not going to work. That is the first reason. And second reason, people hate copy-pasted messages. If you copy-paste messages, this is the reason why you're currently not booking sales calls, because people can notice that. So let me give you an example of a good message that you can send as a compliment or an observation. Once you send your opener message, you can say, "Super glad to hear this. By the way, I was just looking at your profile and noticed that you're in the coaching space as well. Love how consistent you are with the content. Is that the main way you currently get clients?" That's the way to go. That's a way you can ask something in DMs instead of just saying, "How are you currently getting clients?" Or something that is very common nowadays is people just sliding on in your inbox and saying, "I can guarantee 20 clients in the next 30 days. Duh, I don't care about that. Like, it's a copy pasted messages. Why would I reply? You always want to use your human element in messages. Show all the people that you're human. Show them that you did your work prior to sending the message, just by sending them a compliment or an observation about their content or what they made. And after that, you just want to continue the conversation and you want to create leverage by asking good questions, digging out their pain points, and focusing the conversations back when the prospect goes off topic. Because the whole idea behind the messaging process is simply to get someone on a call. How do you get someone on a call? By finding their pain point, and you use this pain point as leverage. And now that you know what to do when sending messages to people, the second question that you had in the beginning of this video is, where can I find people to message? Yes, I know right now what to do. Thank you for sharing that. But where do we find these people? I'm going to share two main platforms that you can use. And the first one is Facebook. Facebook has two main ways where you can find people. This is internal connections or personal connections and external connections. So let's go into the internal connections and where you can find people. First and foremost, you can find people that you can message in your friend list. You can also find people that you can message in your friend request or other people who are sending you messages. You can find ideal clients that you can message in your posts, which means go into the like section, go into the comment section, and find people who engage with your content there. You can also find ideal clients to message in your stories. Again, look at the people who are viewing your stories. Look at the people who are liking and reacting to your stories. All of them are leads or people that you can message. If you have personal Facebook groups, all of the people in these personal Facebook groups are potential clients that you can message. And if you have a page, all of the people that liked your page are clients that you can message. You can first and foremost find people in your personal connections, and I would recommend you to exhaust this list first before going into the external connections, which means you can find your ideal clients by looking at the friends of your friends. You can go into the suggested tab that Facebook has, and of course the algorithm is smart enough to recommend you people who look like your ideal clients, so it's quite easy to find people. You can find people in other people Facebook groups, which is a goldmine niche, because these Facebook groups are full of your ideal clients. So you go there, go in front of these people, send them a messages by the way I showed you, and that's how you do it. And of course the last way is by going through the Facebook search. You just manually search for your ideal clients. And that's where you can find people using Facebook. The best part, you don't have to pay for anything. It's literally free, so you have no excuses of not having clients by following this method. And the second platform I wanted to share with you is Instagram. On Instagram, again, we have two main methods to find leads, which is for personal sources and external sources. The personal sources are basically your followers, your story views, people who engage with your stories, liking, commenting, people who engage in your stories, on your posts, on your questions. And also, you can find people who are engaging with your feed posts. They're liking, they're commenting, or they're sharing. And you can also find leads on external sources, such as hashtags. You can ask yourself, what hashtags my ideal clients are likely to follow, and you can find people there. You can use the keyword search by searching for ideal clients. You can use the location filter and just by asking yourself where my ideal clients are likely to hang, and you can just find people who went to this location. Example, if you're a fitness trainer, you can search through gyms, like local gyms, national gyms, and you can find people there. Or you can find people in niche pages or meme pages. It is simple as that. That's where you can find people, and that's how you can message those people, just by following this framework I just shared with you. And if you want my personal help with booking sales calls for your business and growing your coaching business without paying for ads or without building websites or funnels, feel free to check the first link in the description.